What's up YouTube? I'm Josh Newlin from Newlin Performance, and right now I'm going to tell you my goals for next season and how you can set your own good goals. Alright, so in this video I'm just going to tell you my own goals, and I'm going to explain using the SMART goal template how you can set effective goals for yourself. So first of all, my goals, 2020 fall season. I want to be first team all conference. I want our team to finish top 4 in our conference. And I want to start every game and average 80 minutes or more every game. And as you can see, I have them written down here. My handwriting isn't this good, don't be fooled. That took me a while to make it look that nice. And I think that's a key. Your goals mean nothing if you forget about them. Write them down. You know, my goals right now, they're my lock screen for my phone. I have them written down multiple places. When I was back in my dorm, I would put it like right under my phone. So every morning when I woke up, turn my alarm off, like the first thing I would see right after that is my goals right there. So these need to be constantly in your mind or else they mean nothing. Because I've been on quite a few teams, myself personally, setting goals at the beginning of the season all excited. And then all of a sudden, you know, halfway through the season or just a couple weeks in, everyone seems to forget about it. And then it means nothing. The whole point of a goal is to consistently have you focused on something that's going to keep you working hard, that's going to make sure that every day you have a purpose for what you're doing. So getting into the SMART goal template, number 1 is specific. You need to have something that's clear, focused, not just something broad like I want to improve, I want to have good grades, I want to be the best. Everybody wants those things, but you have to have something specific in your mind, written down, so that it's an actual goal and not just a hope or a wish or a dream. So for me, first team all conference. That means there's 10 teams in our conference, which means about 20 center backs. So that means I need to be pretty much the best 2 or 3 center backs in the conference. And then I want our team to finish top 4 in the conference. I could have said, you know, I want our team to have a winning record. I want our team to do this or that, but I made it specific, finish top 4. I know we can do that. And then the last one, start every game and average over 80 minutes a game. I want to be healthy, I want to be consistent, I want to be a player that my teammates count on me, that my coaches count on me, and I want to be the player that they don't want to pull out of the game. So that means I'm playing 80 or more minutes out of 90 minutes every game. Next part of the SMART goal template, M, it stands for measurable, which this is also pretty similar to specific. This just kind of narrows down the specific part even more though, because now you want to have some sort of numbers, something that's measurable pretty much every week, every day. You know, again, like I could have said, I want our team to have a winning record or just to make the conference tournament or whatever. I chose top 4, a specific number. Every week you can check the rankings in the conference. Are we top 4? Are we below that? So that's something that's measured and even more specific. Using some specific numbers is really going to help you. Next one, A, stands for attainable or achievable, which I think most people don't have the problem of setting goals that are way too big or just literally won't happen at that moment. I think a lot of people go too far the other way and maybe make them too small. So in this part, I don't want to make it sound like don't believe in yourself or just be realistic or whatever, because I think a lot of that is total BS of some people telling you to be realistic with goals and dreams. However, do still make sure that it's attainable. For example, my goal, I want to finish first team all conference. Last season I started 11 out of like 19 games, so I started a majority of the games. So if I'm just being honest with myself, if I didn't get a single minute of playing time, you know, I was barely subbed in on the reserve team last year, I would not have set my goal to be first team all conference. I would have probably set it to be, you know, start the majority of games on first team this year instead. So as much as I want to say, don't be realistic and don't dwell on the past or any of that, you do need to take that into context. And I did talk about this in my Something Motivational video. Yes, that's the title. And I said I think the reason my freshman season didn't go as good as I wanted it to, I didn't play as good as I wanted to, was because I set my goals too low. I mean, my goal was to start 6 or more games my freshman year. I started almost twice that. And I didn't have anything bigger to work towards or a goal, so that focus wasn't at the same level when I was still trying to fight for that starting spot. So be fairly realistic, but don't limit yourself, and also don't put something that you know literally can't happen or is very slim to happen. Next is R for relevant. So this should be kind of obvious, but relevant to what you're trying to do. Set goals that relate to yourself, your team, and set goals that relate to and focus on you being a better player, your team getting better, having a good record, being successful overall. Like, start every game and average 80 minutes a game. That's something that every game I know whether I did it or not. So that's very relevant. But I also have ones that you can determine at the end of the season, like finishing top 4 in the conference, first team all conference, and then also like an academic goal. Don't just say I want to learn more or something like that. Say I want to get a 3.5 or higher GPA, or I don't want to have any missing assignments at the end of each week. That's a whole lot more relevant and will directly reflect if you are learning, or at least that you're taking advantage of your education. Finally, the T stands for timely. So some of these things you can set a deadline for. For my goals, they're for next season, so obviously pretty much the deadline is the end of the season. But a great example is I want to lose 10 pounds in 2 weeks. Or before the postseason starts, I want to score this many goals. Or I want my body fat to be down to 10% in a month. Setting a deadline is really going to help you focus. It's going to prevent you from procrastinating a lot more. And a lot of people talk about, I want to start my own business. I want to start this. I want to do that. But if you are a lot more clear saying, by 6 months, I'm going to start my own business. I'm going to have my own website, something along those lines, you're already a lot farther ahead from those people just kind of vaguely thinking, this is something I would like to do. I kind of want to do that. When you have a clear goal, a clear focus, you're so much more likely to succeed, let alone try and go through with that. So those are my goals, and that's a great template to make goals. And I want to make a video just about this because I see so many people that don't make goals, or they don't make them clear enough, or again, so many people will say I want to do this and then they don't follow up with it. They don't hold themselves accountable. They don't constantly remind themselves of it every day, because when you have a clear picture in your mind of what you want, you're going to be a lot less likely to actually get that thing. Whether it's an award, a good team record, losing weight, getting good grades, whatever that thing you really want may be, if you don't set up these smaller goals, these more specific focused goals, your chances of failing are much higher. So I hope you guys enjoyed or learned something. So setting goals is one of the biggest things you can do for your own success. It's something that I guarantee you every CEO, every professional athlete, every successful coach is doing. But thank you guys for watching. I appreciate the support. Comment down below what your goals are. I really want to hear. It seems like a lot of you guys, my viewers, are similar to me, college or high school athletes, that really want to play at the next level, whether that's pro, college, or just making the varsity team, something like that. So let me know what your goals are. But thank you all again, and I'll see you on the next one.